conspiracy theories about Bigfoot. 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 What about Bigfoot? Bigfoot. Conspiracy theory. Welcome back, guys, to the number one conspiracy podcast. The number one conspiracy podcast.
Numero uno.
What about Bigfoot? I'm your host, Dude, with my illustrious co-host,
Jay.
And this is the podcast where we talk about conspiracy theories, ancient monsters, ancient beings,
Legends and myths.
Ooh, scary.
Ghosts and goblins.
Oh, goblins.
Aliens and
monsters.
And aliens.
And more.
And more, yeah.
Club in the morning.
I know you have an interesting one this week,
Yes,
Hector.
we're going to do the monster. We're going to do a monster. We're going to do the one. We're going to do Nessie. We're going to do the Lochness monster.
The legendary Nessie.
Nessie took my baby. And this was a pretty short one. I just ran through a bunch of stuff, and most of it sounded like I'm gonna say right now, some bullshit. And so the story of Lochness monster is, well, the most famous is the picture.
Yeah.
Everyone's seen the picture.
Everyone's seen the picture. Yeah.
That's from 1934.
Yeah, black and white as fuck.
White,
Yeah.
Grainy. And
Yeah.
It looks like Lapras from Pokemon.
Yeah, it kind of does. Yeah, it's like a little head, figure-looking thing,
And it just sparks that people have seen it millions and millions of times, but never can get the picture. I don't know why. I don't know if people can get the picture. Why can't people get? Well, I'm asking you. Why can't people get the picture of the monster?
No, one video, not a picture. Yeah.
The man based on this podcast, Bigfoot. Why can't they get the perfect picture? Why can't anyone? It rattles my brain. But the last good picture that hasn't been debunked. There's been other pictures. Farmer and his boy from the 50s. They said they had it, but it turned out to be some ducks. And it's just another one from the 78. A man said, I got a perfect picture. It ended up being a dead
like a log.
Yeah, a dead log with like a fish on it, like
driftwood. Yeah.
Yeah, so like this is the one where people want to debunk it, but it always comes back to like, it kind of looks real.
Yeah.
Like you say it's this twig or it is a duck, but like it's so hard not to believe that it's not Nessie.
Yeah, I think it's definitely possible. Especially with like all the prehistoric stuff we had, like the dinosaur and stuff before. Like, that's a lot of people thought it was like a dinosaur, right?
Yeah, everyone still believes that Nessie is descended from the underwater.
Like the deep ocean, whatever.
Or another one is a serpent, a serpent of some kind.
Okay.
But I kind of like it as more like the dinosaur because people say it has flippers.
I always kind of saw it the Lapras, the Pokemon looking thing in my head. You know what I mean?
That's what I think of Nessie. I don't think of like a fucking snake thing.
Yeah.
That's more fucking terrifying.
Yeah, which is possible, but it's way more terrifying. Yeah, it's scary as shit.
Yeah, and I believe this. It's always Loch Ness is such a big area. It's 21.8 miles wide.
Oh, wow.
And it's 22.5 miles deep.
Holy shit.
And it's not clear at all. It's murky. It's nasty water.
It's 22 miles deep?
Yeah, 22 miles deep.
Wow.
I was like, that's a long fucking way down.
Yeah. Are you sure?
That's what.
Isn't like the Marianas Trench only like 7 miles?
I don't know.
Anyway, yeah.
I believe is it miles? Oh no, I'm sorry. The length is 22.
Yeah, okay. I was like, that's fucking deep, bro. Yeah,
that's fucking deep.
There's definitely fucking more Nessies than that fucking thing.
Yeah, it's length. Okay. But it's still a fucking big area.
Yeah.
And people say there's underwater caves in there where it could be hiding.
It's totally believable, yeah.
It's believable. I believe Nessie existed. Because there's a story, an old story of Scotland. It's from the 1800s where a monk was attacked by a monster in Loch Ness. And he came to survive it until he later died, but told the story to some guy. Told the story to some guy.
Yeah.
Told the story to some guy.
Word of mouth.
Yeah. I believe Nessie did exist from 1800 to the last known photograph. I believe somewhere 30s, 40s. I think Nessie does.
Yeah.
I don't think Nessie's around anymore. And they only ever say one. Only one monster.
Yeah, it's never a group.
It's never a group of monsters because they say the dinosaur it's supposed to be based off of can survive underwater for several days without coming up for air.
Yeah.
But once it comes up for air, so you get your picture, it's only one. Why wouldn't it travel in a pack? Why wouldn't it travel?
Yeah, a couple of them kind of surface.
Yeah.
At the same time.
They always say that it just swam in there and got locked into the Lochness.
Yeah.
When the world was forming and shit. I kind of believe that. I really believe that, but I also believe that poor Nessie is dead.
Yeah. I definitely think that the chances of it being real at some point, was pretty high.
Yeah.
I definitely think that it is dead now, so I believe you in that.
Yeah.
Just because it has been such a long time. You said it was 1930, what, 34?
34 is that picture was taken.
Wow.
And the 70s was the last fake picture taken.
Yeah.
There's been explorations, but it's just when they go down with sonar, it's just it's so murky and nasty.
It's a good point with like the sonar and like the satellite imaging and stuff you can do now. Then you can see the caves, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe, but I'm sure it's still hard to like explore, actually go down in there and see what's in there. And that's it's like waste of time, you know what I mean? It's so much later. They're like even like something even that size wouldn't even live that long normally. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like eventually it's gonna die. Everything dies. Like,
everything. Yeah, it's not gonna live forever just because it's a fucking dinosaur.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
like it survives the end of the world. It can survive anything.
Yeah, that's not how that works. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's very. I don't know. I think I do believe the picture, kind of. Even there's that's kind of like a driftwood or whatever that picture was. But I think it's possible. But the fact that it's it was so grainy and like pixelated, it kind of looks like you know what I mean. Even though it was an old camera, you know what I mean. But like you have to. It's hard to capture that. It's all going to be imagination. You know what I mean. Like stuff from the Bigfoot picture was released in like the 70s or whatever, you know what I mean? So that was like kind of more recent,
Yeah, this one was grainy, got lucky.
Yeah, quick,
I'm just surprised with the age of cell phones, the age of good video.
Yeah.
That no one's caught a video of it. Like,
still.
Yeah.
Now.
And it has to come up for air eventually, or just wait till everyone's gone and it's like, no, it's done.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. 2 a.m. Okay. Yeah.
Alright, there it is. 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Goes around.
Or just has super gills, Or
like I can't believe that it's just.
Yeah.
And bones, there has been 2008 was the last exploration of like real in-depth exploration, which are sonar bombs, cameras, and they thought they caught a fin. Ended up being a dead catfish.
Oh shit! The dead catfish.
The dead catfish just swam by and it just happened to look like a fin at the time. So it's like
nothing. Yeah.
You gotta hit. I know it's not as wide and long, but like
somehow,
some way, someone's gonna put money into it. You would have seen something like that.
Yeah. And
bones are gonna be buried deep into that sand. I want to believe in Nessie. I love all my little creatures, but they always just talk about Nessie. They never talk about a group of them. And until someone brings me proof that there was more than one.
We have to do a part 2. And go to Lochness, dude.
Yeah.
You have to go to Scotland.
I'm going to Scotland. I'm going to talk like this and offend a bunch of people.
We'll grow my beard out and drink Guinness.
Drink Guinness. It's Irish.
Oh, okay,
You're
well,
already offending people.
Yeah, I'm already getting jumped.
You're going to hit your haggis.